welcome to episode 11 of Complete It Mate, my completionist series around the world of Warcraft. And we're back with Rexy Boy as he continues his hopes and dreams of getting an achievement for fishing. And we start the Rock Lobster quest, which is a little bit different in that there's not as much fishing as the other fishing daily quests. And as you see here, flipping around with the mount, but we get followed by Bruce. We got a Bruce on our tail, attacking us as we unlock these little lobsters from their prisons. And eventually we will hopefully get rid of this Bruce, because he does a fair bit of damage to old Rexy Boy. And yep, we got rid of him there, so that's obviously a good sign. But definitely a bit different to most of those fishing quests. As you'll see, all my gear is red, so I was in no position to fight off that Bruce. And yeah, so we hand that in, and again we are one step closer to our fishing achievement. The all five, the fish or cut bait, I believe it's called. But straight after that, we're back into Molten Core with our mate Nate, and as you can see, this time we definitely brought the multi-shot. We do remember the dogs. They were a nightmare, the resurrecting dogs. So long as you killed all the dogs in one go, they didn't keep resurrecting. The core hounds, I should say. But I did try the old feign death trick there. Unfortunately, you'll see here I stuffed up and healed my pet, which inevitably led to my demise here, straight after I've looted. And we do try to, at this stage we're at 9.35% of Molten Core, and yeah, so my need for loot obviously led to my death, but we push through to Ragnaros at the end here, and we get our Molten Core up to 11.45%. Don't worry about the lava, hey? Let's just push through and get to the final boss rather than us walking around like a fool. But you can see my bags are quite full. I will need to go and get some Neverweave bags or something similar, something cheap that I can increase my bag space with. But let's just quickly focus on this progress really of Molten Core. We're at 60 out of 524, and as mentioned, 11.45%. We haven't got anything from in regards to Sulphurous or Thunder Fury, so that's something that we need to do. We also haven't got the Hydraxian Warlords achievement yet, which we're farming that rep as we go through, and that's going to give us 4 completion points with ATT, so let's hopefully get that done. But with that, we fly back to Redridge and we say goodbye to Nate, at least for now, whilst we go back and we complete some quests. As you can see, Redridge Mountains, only 26.22% completed. We've got some rares, we've got some quests to do before we move on to Duskwood, and we want to definitely increase our percentage of what we've done in Redridge. So we do this first quest, which is called Like a Fart in the Wind. I don't know why that was what it was, but we also come across the first rare of the evening, I guess you could say, in the form of Chatter. Now, Chatter is a spider, and does he give the tarantula silk sash? No, he does not. So that was a little bit disappointing, And we find his cousin Chitter, a little bit smaller, so maybe he'll have the Tarantula Silk Sash, and maybe that will allow us to knock both of them off the list. Does he have it? No, he doesn't, so unfortunately not this time. We also take on Road to Silent, which is like a hidden knoll boss, a hidden knoll rare, which is not very far away. We also took on Keeshan. Effectively went on a little bit of a troop, a trooping around the around the Redridge Mountains, trying to get rares, but unfortunately none that we could knock off the list. So back to questing, back to Like a Fart in the Wind. Again, very weird name for a quest, but at the same time we're also taking doing the Canyon Romp and killing those knoll collars. And killing off the occasional Canyon Etten whilst we're doing it, and looting him. So again, pushing through in the Canyon Romp, making sure that we're getting all of these boxes that we need to get. And it kind of reminds me, with all this, all these boxes and packages, it's kind of like Death Stranding, really, isn't it? But no, we managed to get through most of this. We get that last crate, and now we'll fly back to hand in Like a Fart on the Wind, or in the Wind. Again, very, very weird name. And with that, we'll now take a spot of fishing, and take an opportunity to advertise for subscription. Please like, comment and subscribe if you have been enjoying these videos. I understand I've been very vloggy lately, but yeah, it's mainly been because of the fact that I've kind of been recording them off the cuff. I've been chasing up nearly a month's worth of footage, and there'll be a massive Legion remix recap coming up, so look forward to that. With that, we come across Snarlflare, another rare, and hopefully he drops what we need in terms of, because we're 1 for 7 for rares at the moment. And does he drop what we want? No, he does not, or she does not. Can't assume here. But now we get to start one of my favourite quest chains, and that's John J. Keeshan. Now, again, I won't tell you what movie this is parodying, but he's obviously not interested in joining the war against, the war taking place in Redridge Mountains. Again, I don't want to spoil this. This is a great storyline, but you have to go and find his Bravo company, whilst convincing him to come back to the war effort and become a soldier again. Have you guessed what the movie is? Yeah, if you have, put it in the comments. Obviously, some of you would have already played this and know exactly what movie it's parodying. Just some great Blizzard storytelling that came in with the Cataclysm revamp. So after we kill these guys, we get Messner's Cage Key, and he joins us, and we go and get Keeshan's red headband and jade amulet, because we want him to have his heart in it. At the same time, we find Jorgensen, and I didn't realise in my haste that we actually have to go back in when we're finding Cracker and kill that same ritualist that we just fought to go get his headband. So yeah, it was a bit of a roundabout process, but shortly after that we managed to take out the ritualist, and that leaves just the one guy left. We do have to take out Overlord Barbarius. This was a bit of a slog. I was actually surprised that it took so long for us to get through this. Obviously, it's just me. It's not as a group, so a bit of time to knock out old mate Barbarius here. For some reason, my pets also wouldn't engage as well, which is weird. But there's Danforth, the last, yep, we go in and collect that quest, and then it's back to Lakeshire, where we hand in the quest with Bravo Company. So now we've got all of the makings of the next part of this video. Yeah, with that, we go visit old mate John J. Keeshan, and we are about to get the Keeshan's Raider achievement. So we can jump on a boat, Keeshan's boat in particular. And again, this is just some great storytelling in the classic zones. If you get the chance, go back and play some classic. It is great. You can see we've already gotten Redridge Mountain up to 32.22%, and the quests are up to 98 out of 119. So we're getting there, and hopefully we'll get there by the end of next episode. But we go on, we take on some quests, 4 quests in particular, or 3 decent quests and 1 poop quest, because there's always a poop quest with these guys. And with that, I waddle off to go take on these missions, and return shortly after to complete and get a whole bunch of XP as well. That really is all that we have time for in this video. As I hand in and get these last few quests that we're at 100 out of 119, and we fly off up and away to the next area, which is going to give us the last handful of quests, and we'll increase that number in Redridge Mountains. If you want to be part of the Hall of Fame, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, be active in the comments, or just find me in the game to be part of my videos. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.